Tyson Fury admits he feared brain damage in aftermath of Wilder Trilogy. Ah, let's talk.
Push the weight and now flex. The live is one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Boxing scene, link will be in the description. I found this very interesting, the title, but we're going to read this as a family. WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury revealed that he nearly retired in the aftermath of last October's Trilogy fight with Deontay Wilder. Pause. Didn't he say he was retired? So that must mean he's still active, right? Well, I don't know. Let's read. Before packed crowd in Las Vegas, Fury retained his title with an 11th round knockout of Deontay Wilder. Fury knocked Wilder down in the third, but then suffered two knockdowns of his own in the fourth round. Fury was able to rally back in the second half of the fight to score two more knockdowns before Wilder was down and out in the 11th. The Gypsy King explains that he was really rattled from Wilder's punches and feared that he might have suffered a brain injury. I knocked him down. I knocked him out in the 11th, but it wasn't just hunky-dory and let's all skip back to the changing rooms. I was feeling in the back of my head. I had lumps in the back of my head, like fists. So he had lumps in the back of his head. Wow. You must know a lot about lumps in the back of your noggin. Well, let's read. Let's continue to read. I didn't know if I had brain damage. I didn't know what was up with me, Fury said, according to The Sun. I was very frightened because I had these massive swellings in the back of my head. I was thinking I could end up with brain damage. I was concussed. I didn't remember anything. I suppose when you get knocked down like that, you don't remember a lot. I was thinking, did I get put down 4 times? I actually got put down twice. I thought to myself, you know what? I think it's time to call it a day. That was after Wilder 3. However, Fury would eventually decide to take one more fight, a mandatory defense against Dillian Whyte in April before a crowd of 94,000 at Wembley Stadium in London. Fury would knock Whyte out in the 6th round. During several interviews that followed the contest, Fury vowed to retire from the sport at the moment. Fury has not vacated his WBC belt, and many observers believe he will target the winner of next month's rematch between Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua. So he hasn't retired. Mauricio Silliman, who has been quiet as of late. Why has he been so quiet? They don't know if he's gonna shoot for undisputed. They don't know. They don't know if he's actually gonna hang it up. He said he's hung it up. He said he's done. He said he'd come back for, what did he say, $500 million? That's what it'll take for him to come back. But I don't see Mauricio Silliman saying, okay, look, the WBC strap is now vacated. But I did hear people, the WBC president, Mauricio Silliman in particular, say that Deontay Wilder is the number 1 contender for that spot. In other words, there is a popular demand for the Bronze Bomber to return. Funny, right? Now, Deontay's coming back. We don't know against who. I will find out soon enough. But I just find it odd how there's a popular demand for the Bronze Bomber to come back, and no one's checking for the Gypsy King like that. I don't think he's retired. He's just talking. I mean, he does this a lot. He says one thing and does something else. This is a freak show. But as far as this article is concerned, I don't know. You don't know. These fighters don't know how they're going to turn out because, they'll be fine right now. And then, 5 years down the road, they can't form a sentence. You don't know. You don't know. But what I found interesting about this, when he said he had knots in the back of his head, I don't recall any rabbit punches. I was there. We'll talk about knots in the back of the head and, broken skulls. Do I have to go there? Do I have to go there? Man, listen. Y'all already know my personal feelings towards this man that you see in this picture laying on the floor. You already know. And y'all all know what I always say on my channel. And to the haters, I know you're watching this video. And you know what I'm about to say. Don't always say, time reveals all truth. And a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. There's a lot of truth coming about. A lot of truth coming about. And we're not done. Because I see in this picture one dude laying on the floor. And is that Russell Mora, the ref right there, who blew that fourth round, those 2 knockdowns in the fourth round, that long call? That's him yanking him from one corner and telling him to go to the other corner where he had that extra long count. I'm going to mention something right now. Something called a ban list. Cats can't fly from one country to another because there's a bit of an investigation going on. But you know what? I'll save that. I'll save that. So all the speed knots in the back of your head, you hairless ape, ain't no one gonna feel sorry for you, dude. A reckoning is coming. So all these times when I have all these OGs on my show, and I talk about how dirty, they talk about how dirty the sport is, the things that they've seen. I have those guys on my show for a reason, to show you fools that nothing is impossible in this sport of boxing. It's a dirty, dirty game. And that guy you see laying there on the floor, he's benefited from the dirt, but it's coming back full circle. You should have retired after the first fight. Because all of the tricks of the trade that you benefited from, you're going to pay for it, dude. Watch what I tell you. Because Deontay could up and hop on this private jet and go anywhere in this planet. You can't even leave the UK and come back to your $1 million mansion right here in the States, in Las Vegas. I would say good luck to you, but that'd be me lying, because I don't wish that on you. I wish you get everything you deserve. How about that? That's fair enough. Everyone's anticipating Wilder coming back. They looking for him. They ain't checking for your fat ass. So stay your ass out of sight. But good luck to you. You're in the UK right now. The block is hot. You think we don't know? I know. I talk about it. Bronx on deck.
Move!